Hi everybody. In this video I am going to try out one side of this blank that I got from Blended Custom Blanks. It was in their Mother's Day bundle. You put flowers in these little holes and it obviously looks like a mason jar, and I wanted to try them out. So while my heat press is heating, I'm going to take the clear acrylic film off of this, and I am going to use some alcohol if I have to, but I should be good. No, I may alcohol it just to make sure there isn't anything on there, but I'm going to take the film off. I have my heat press starting. It's at 400 degrees and they recommended 120 seconds. So I am going to peel both sides of this. Right now I'm only going to press one side. I want to make sure everything comes out good, and I haven't figured out what I want to do on the second side. I haven't decided if I want to do some kind of a holiday one on the second side or a regular one. I will post the sizes that I used in the information along with the link for Blended Blanks, so everybody can go in and get what they want. But as I said, it's a mason jar, and these are little holes for flowers. You can also obviously use the holes for to hang it. I haven't decided what I'm going to do, but I decided that I'm going to do something to match my kitchen. So the image that I chose is an arabesque tile, and you can see there's a gray top. So I added that here for the rim. So you could have gone all the way up. I'm not going to bother printing anything here because I'm hoping to get some big fake daisies or something to put in here so I can cover that. But I'm going to alcohol the one side of this really quick just to make sure I don't get anything from their cutter on the image when I go to press this. Like I said, I will leave the sizes for this in the links and everything, along with the link to pick these up. This was printed on koala paper on my ET15000 using Hippo brand ink, and I did a whole bunch of stuff. This I just kind of threw in there because I wanted to try it along with a whole bunch of masks and various other things. So I am going to alcohol this down. When I alcohol, I use the alcohol and a cheap coffee filter from the dollar store because it doesn't leave lint. And then I'll come back when we tape it and we'll get this started. Alright, so I'm going to tape this down. I wiped it down pretty good. You can see obviously on the edges you'll end up getting that, so you don't want to put that on there. So I try to tape it or clean it down really good so we don't have an issue. And like I said, I'm only doing one side right now. When I go to do the other side, I will tape that side also. So I'm going to take my image and I'm going to try to line it up this way first. So what I want is the gray I want at the top. So I want the arabesque blue design right to the edge, and then the rest of it will be the gray. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I just picked the gray. You don't have to do gray. It could be white. You're going to want to go a little bit bigger on the edges so you don't have to worry about lining it up. You can scan it. You can pull a template, but I think it's just easier to do it this way. So I have this down. Probably could have gone a little bit wider on the gray, but if the flowers are big enough, you're not going to see the gray either. So this arabesque tile is actually a teal color. My kitchen is teal, white, and gray. So it will end up in my kitchen. So I have this taped down, trying to go fairly tight to make sure I don't have any ghosting. And I have just plain copy paper underneath it. Obviously, you're going to have a blowout sheet on the bottom when you go to do the other side. So I'll post a video when I actually go to do the other side. But right now, I'm just doing it on this side. I'm going to cover up the top part too. So I just have two random pieces of cheap copy paper. As I said, they recommended 400 degrees for 120 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and get that started. It's on medium pressure, which was also recommended. So I'm going to let this cook and I will show you what the finished product looks like. All right. So we did the 120 seconds. Woo-wee. You can see there's some marks on this, but we'll see how it transfers over. This is going to be obviously extremely hot, and I never wait for any of my stuff to cool. I pull immediately. So as you can see, transferred pretty good. It's extremely, I'm just trying to cool it down a little bit so I can pick it up so you guys can see it. So it's very hot. So here's what it looks like. As I said, I did this design. I was trying to use up more of my paper when I was doing the other designs. I probably should have put something in here, but my guess is it's going to be on top of my cabinets or something, so I'm not really worried about it. I may switch it when I do the back side of it, but as I said, these are going to have big daisies or something as my plan for this. The gray pulls in some more of my kitchen, and I actually have gray tiles that are like this in the back, but this is the design that I chose, and this is the teal color that is kind of in my kitchen. I wish I had better lighting here, but that's what it looks like. And as I said, I will post the dimensions of what I use to do the top and the bottom of this, and I'll post a picture when I decide what I'm going to do for the back half. Like I said, I may do some kind of a holiday theme for the back half, so at least that way I can switch it by season. So I haven't done this side yet, but I've done this side. So you can see this is what it looks like, and it sublimated beautifully. So as I said, I got these from Blended Custom Blanks. It was in their Mother's Day box. This was the first time I've ordered from them, so I'm definitely happy with the way that they sublimated. It came out pretty good. The quality is good. So we'll continue to order. I have more things that I'm going to be trying out from them, so I'll post those as I finish them. Hope this helps. Any questions, let me know in the comments. So I just grabbed a couple random flowers that I had sitting in my basement so you can kind of see what it would look like. So I just poked these into the little holes that were there. Obviously, as I said, you can hang it, you can lean it, you can get a stand, whatever, but this is what it would look like. As I said, I'm going to try to get some big daisies because daisies are my favorite. So, but this is what it would look like with flowers in it. You can also use fresh too, but I don't do fresh. So that's what it looks like.